Have you ever wondered what you would do if you suddenly felt your arm go weak, your speech began to slur, or one side of your face started to droop? It's a terrifying thought, but it's also one that too many people ignore until it's too late. Every single day, thousands of older adults experience a stroke, often when they least expect it. And the heartbreaking truth is that most of these strokes happen right at home, and when there's no doctor nearby, no nurse, and sometimes no one else around to help. But what if I told you that what you do in the first 3 minutes could actually save your brain and even your life? That there's a gentle, simple technique that can help stabilize your blood flow, protect your brain cells, okay, and buy you critical time before help arrives. Today, I want to talk to you like a friend, someone who deeply cares about your health and independence. Because strokes don't just take away strength. They take away speech, memory, and sometimes the beautiful independence you've worked your whole life to protect. So please stay with me until the very end of this video, because these next few minutes could change how you respond to one of life's most dangerous emergencies. 1. The silent thief. What really happens during a stroke. Before we get to the 3-minute trick, it's important to understand what's really happening inside your body during a stroke. A stroke occurs when the blood supply to part of your brain is suddenly interrupted. Without that blood, brain cells start to die. And they die quickly. In fact, within just 1 minute, nearly about 2 million brain cells can be lost. That's why doctors often say, time is brain. There are two main types of stroke. Ischemic stroke, which happens when a blood clot blocks a vessel supplying the brain. Hemorrhagic stroke, which happens when a blood vessel bursts, causing bleeding inside the brain. Most strokes in seniors, by around 85%, are ischemic, meaning they're caused by clots. Now here's what's tricky. The symptoms can seem small at first. A little dizziness, mild confusion, a weak grip, but within minutes these can escalate into paralysis, slurred speech, or loss of consciousness. That's why the first few minutes are everything. Your brain is starving for oxygen, and every small action you take to support circulation can make a real difference. 2. Recognize the red flags instantly, the F.A.S.T rule. If you remember just one thing from this video, please let it be this. You must be able to recognize the warning signs immediately. Doctors use a simple acronym, F.A.S.T. F, face. Ask the person to smile. Does one side droop? A, arm. Ask them to raise both arms. Does one drift downward? Essa, speech. Ask them to repeat a simple phrase. Is their speech slurred or strange? 2, time. If you notice any of these signs, time to call emergency services immediately. Don't wait. Don't assume it will pass. Don't take a nap hoping it goes away. Those few minutes of hesitation can decide whether a person walks again or never does. Now you may be thinking, but what if help isn't here yet? What can I do while waiting? That's where this 3-minute technique comes in. It's something you can do for yourself or for a loved one to stabilize blood flow, support oxygen delivery, and prevent further loss damage before professional help arrives. 3. The 3-minute trick that could help save your brain. Let's go step by step through what to do before help arrives. Remember, these are gentle, supportive actions, not a replacement for medical care, but a way to protect yourself in those precious moments. Step 1. Stay calm and still. Panic increases blood pressure and heart rate, which can worsen bleeding or stress your brain even more. If you feel a stroke coming on, weakness, numbness, or confusion, sit or lie down immediately. Take deep, slow breaths in through your nose for 4 seconds, out through your mouth for 4 seconds. This keeps oxygen moving and prevents your brain from panicking. Literally. Step 2. Position your body wisely. If you're still conscious, sit slightly upright at about a 45-degree angle. This position helps your blood flow more evenly and prevents choking in case you vomit or lose coordination. Never lie completely flat unless you feel faint. And never hang your head low. If someone else is having a stroke, gently help them into this position. Loosen any tight clothing, especially around the neck and chest, to improve circulation and breathing. Step 3. If possible, massage and warm the hands. This is the simple 3-minute trick that has saved lives in many home emergencies. Gently rub or massage the person's hands, palms, and fingertips, or your own if you're the one affected. Why? Because this stimulates peripheral circulation, drawing blood slightly away from the brain's intense pressure zones. It can help equalize blood flow and reduce the chance of further clot expansion. This gentle stimulation, often paired with calm breathing, keeps the body's energy moving rather than freezing in crisis. For seniors, this is especially powerful because as we age, circulation tends to slow down and our arteries become less flexible. Light massage in the hands, arms, or even earlobes can support circulation while waiting for emergency help. Step 4. Stay aware, keep talking, keep breathing. If you can, keep your brain active. Talk to yourself. Repeat simple phrases. This helps keep your speech center engaged and may even help doctors assess your recovery when they arrive. Never try to eat, drink, or take medication at this stage. Swallowing may be affected, and choking is a serious risk. Step 5. Note the time. If you or your loved one can still use a clock or phone, take note of the exact time the symptoms started. This information is crucial for doctors. Some stroke treatments, like clot-busting medication, must be given within 3 to 4.5 hours after symptoms begin. By noting the time, you give doctors the power to act faster. 4. What happens? When help arrives. Once emergency help arrives, paramedics will immediately assess your symptoms and vital signs. They'll often check your blood sugar, blood pressure, and oxygen level, and sometimes start oxygen or IV fluids right away. If it's an ischemic stroke caused by a clot, they'll rush to confirm it with imaging. If caught early, doctors can give a medicine called TPA, tissue plasminogen activator, to dissolve the clot and restore blood flow. But here's the key. This treatment only works if you get to the hospital fast enough. That's why your calm action, calling immediately, staying still, and performing this simple 3-minute circulation technique can make all the difference. Every step you take in those moments supports the doctors who will take over your care. 5. The recovery mindset, preventing the next stroke. Now that you understand what to do during a stroke, let's talk about how to prevent another one. Because prevention is where your real power lies. Research shows that 80% of strokes are preventable through lifestyle and daily habits. Here are a few gentle, proven practices you can begin today. 1. Keep your blood pressure in check. High blood pressure is the #1 cause of stroke. Have your pressure checked regularly, ideally at home, with a digital monitor. Simple habits like reducing salt, managing stress, walking daily, and eating potassium-rich foods like bananas, spinach, and beans can help regulate it naturally. 2. Move every day, even slowly. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment. Just 20 minutes of walking, stretching, or chair exercises keeps blood flowing, strengthens your heart, and keeps arteries flexible. Movement is medicine. Even gentle movement counts. 3. Hydrate mindfully. Dehydration thickens your blood, increasing the risk of clots. Drink small sips of water throughout the day, especially in the morning and early afternoon. Add a squeeze of lemon for taste and a touch of electrolytes. 4. Eat for circulation. Choose foods that nourish your arteries, such as berries, green leafy vegetables, olive oil, oats, and fish rich in omega-3s. Avoid processed meats, heavy fried foods, and excess sugar. 5. manage your mind and stress. Emotional stress can raise blood pressure and inflammation. Start your day with slow breathing, a gratitude thought, or even gentle prayer. Peace of mind is not just emotional, it's physical protection for your heart and brain. 6. The hidden warning signs you might overlook. Many seniors later realized they had subtle symptoms days or weeks before a major stroke. So let's bring those hidden warnings into the light. Watch for these silent signs. Sudden dizziness or loss of balance. Brief confusion or forgetfulness that feels different than usual. Blurred vision in one eye. Sudden numbness in your hand or cheek. A brief moment when speech feels stuck. Even if these last only a few seconds, take them seriously. They might be mini strokes, known as transient ischemic attacks, TIAs, which are early warnings that a major stroke could be coming soon. Call your doctor immediately if these happen. Early action can stop a bigger event from ever occurring. 7. The gentle truth about aging and resilience. As we grow older, we may feel our bodies changing. Slower steps, stiffer joints, or maybe a bit more forgetfulness. But what never fades is the body's incredible ability to heal and adapt, especially when we give it care and attention. If you've ever feared the thought of losing independence, I want you to remember this. Knowledge like this gives you power. You're no longer a passive patient waiting for help. You're an active participant in your own health. And every calm breath, every small habit, every piece of wisdom you apply adds years of quality to your life. You are not fragile. You are wise. And by knowing what to do in those first 3 minutes, you're already stronger than most people realize. 8. A gentle recap. What to remember. Let's recap the key steps for when stroke strikes. 1. Recognize the signs fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech slurring, time to call for help. 2. Call emergency services immediately. Don't wait. Don't drive yourself. Call for help first. 3. Stay calm and still. Breathe slowly to keep oxygen flowing and your brain steady. 4. Sit upright and loosen tight clothing. This helps blood flow evenly and prevents choking. 5. Gently rub hands and fingertips. A 3-minute gentle massage supports circulation and prevents stagnation. 6. Note the time symptoms began. This helps doctors decide on the best treatment quickly. Remember, you can't control when a stroke happens, but you can control how you respond. 9. The closing message, living with awareness and hope. Every senior deserves to live with peace of mind, not fear. And the truth is, even if you've had a stroke before, your life isn't over. Many people recover, regain independence, and even become stronger than before, simply because they learned what their bodies truly needed. The 3-minute trick you learned today is more than just an emergency tool. It's a symbol of awareness, self-care, and courage. You now have the knowledge to act when every second matters. So take a deep breath right now. Feel your heartbeat. That rhythm, gentle, steady, loyal, is your body's promise that it still wants to keep you here, alive and thriving. Cherish it, protect it, and keep learning. Because knowledge like this is a gift that saves lives. If this message touched your heart today, please don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with your loved ones, your spouse, your friends, or anyone over 60. You never know whose life it might save. And if you'd like to learn more simple, natural ways to stay strong, sharp, and independent in your golden years, make sure you subscribe to F.A.S.T Senior Act Health Wisdom and tap the bell icon. Together, we'll keep discovering the gentle, powerful habits that lead to a long, healthy, and peaceful life. Thank you for watching, my friend. Take care of your heart, protect your brain, and remember, your best years can still be ahead of you.